What is up, awesome people? And for tonight we've got a really interesting Wi-Fi battle that took place over on our live stream on Pimp Knight's channel. And this one, the reason why it's so interesting and it was also a really incredible and awesome battle, reason is because it's actually up against my little sister. Now, I haven't actually seen my little sister for over, it's nearly been 3 years actually, so we haven't actually, before all that I moved states and all that, we actually used to battle quite a lot in 5th gen as well as 4th gen, and they're really awesome fun battles where the loser had to do everything that the winner said. So to be able to do this again after being such a huge gap of not being able to see each other, it was just so awesome. And yeah, there's a lot of sentimental to this battle as well. So the first thing I'm going to say is this battle is not going to be throwing any tears. I did agree to that with her before the stream, so I am not too fussy about the fact there's a Mewtwo, Zygarde, and a lot of OUs in this team at all. I don't really care about that at all because I am used to my little sister bringing quite high tier Pokemon while I do bring low tier Pokemon. So that's alright, because at the same time, I will put it out there as well, she is quite new to Wi-Fi battling as well, wants to learn everything, and of course, monkey see, monkey do, wants to be exactly like a big sister. So, as I said, this one is a bit of more of a sentimental battle more than anything else, which makes it more and more amazing. I will say as well, for the fact that she is a beginner to the whole Wi-Fi battling scene, she did incredibly awesome against this team. So I'm gonna, for tonight's question, I'm gonna lead it off with, what is your favourite Mega Pokemon from X and Y? And if you've actually got no Mega favourite, sorry, I can't talk at the moment, no favourites from X and Y, what about from Omega Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire? I'm going to go bias here and say Mega Houndoom is my favourite. Going non-bias, I'm going Mega Manectric is my favourite outside of Dark types. Both look extremely awesome. Both are just badass looking. As for Omega Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire, I'm going to say Mega Gogoat. It's just so badass with that cape. I don't really care the fact that not much has really changed, because it does get into focus. This doesn't actually help it too much. But that cape just makes it absolutely badass, and Gladiators are a pretty awesome Pokemon. But anyways, I'm going to actually kick it into the battle, because as I said, this is just an incredible battle. And it did go for quite some time. It goes for 34 turns. Holy caramba. Alright, so as expected, since it is quite a high tier team, I'm going to have a lot of trouble, which is why it's such a long battle. But anyway, she's going to leave with Mewtwo here. It's got the pressure ability. I'm going to leave with my Zebstrika here. Go straight for the Volt Switch. Just deal a little bit of damage onto this thing. Plus, I don't want to stick around for a Psychic or anything like that, because that will one-shot me. I do have Life Orb as well, so I'm going to take a little bit of residual damage there. I am going to withdraw it back thanks to Volt Switch and go straight into my special defense wall, which is Gogoat. Just take whatever this thing throws at me, and it's going to go straight for the Aura Sphere. Great for anything with like Bright Powder or anything. It doesn't do too much to my Gogoat thanks to it having amazing special defense and amazing health. And of course, it's not as special. It's Mega as well, which is pretty good. So it goes for the Psychic there. That does a huge hunk of damage there to my Gogoat. Go straight for the Bulk Up here to get my attack and defense up, just in case it has like a physical move like Size Shock or anything, which I don't think it does. Leftover recovery there as well. I actually chose leftovers over Big Root. Big Root is usually the more recommended item for Gogoat's Horn Leech. I just went for leftovers just in case I want some extra recovery. So she brings in Charizard here, so Horn Leech is going to do absolutely nothing here because that is 4 times resistant to Horn Leech. So I'm not in a very good position at all because Charizard completely walls my Gogoat. I have Horn Leech and Earthquake on this set, and that's not going to be able to touch Charizard at all. So I am forced to switch here and go into my Feraligatr. I'm just expecting the Fire Blast, which he does go for. So at the moment, she hasn't revealed that it's a Mega yet, so I don't know if it is a Mega or not, but it turns out it is. It's Mega Charizard Y. So Drought and most likely Solar Beam. So I didn't actually want to switch anything into this just in case it wasn't, or if it was. So it sets up the Drought there and goes straight for the Solar Beam. So I'm going to get absolutely anal raped here by Solar Beam. Feraligatr has some nice bulk, but unfortunately coming from a Charizard Y, I've got no chance whatsoever to survive that. So as I said, I didn't want to particularly swap anything into this. So I get a free swap here, go into my Zebstrika, She's going to swap here, predicting the electric move, go straight into Zygarde here to take it. So that was an excellent prediction on her part. Aura Break there does absolutely nothing. So I did go for the discharge. I didn't actually expect her to swap, so I won't go for Hidden Power here. I'm actually not too sure what Hidden Power I'm carrying on this thing, so that's fan-flippin-tastic. I don't know what I just did, but it did absolutely nothing. So she goes for the Crunch there. That's going to do a hell of a... Oh, it did a decent amount of damage there. Do get a defensive drop, which is pretty bad, so I'm going to get out of there because I can't really do anything to Zygarde. Go back into Gogoat here. We'll try and swap it out. She goes for the Earthquake as well, so Gogoat can take this pretty well, the fact that it is a special defense wall. Did a decent amount of damage there. Leftover Recovery is going to get most of that damage health back though. Alright, she's going to withdraw Zygarde and go back into Charizard. So unfortunately we're in a bit of a loop here. So Charizard does come back out. I also swap as well, predicting the Charizard swap, and go back into Zebstrika. So unfortunately, as I said, we are a bit of a predicament here. I keep predicting her swaps. She keeps predicting my swaps and my moves. So she's going to swap out Charizard there, go back into Zygarde, predicting a electric move. However, this time I did predict that and go for the Overheat. Unfortunately, I do miss. That was a bit unfortunate there. I was trying to go for the burn there, but as I said, unfortunately I missed. Gotta go back into Gogoat here as predicting the Earthquake, but instead she goes for Camouflage. I'm like, oh, that was pretty interesting. So it turns into a normal type, so I was not expecting that at all. Pretty random, in my honest opinion. Anyway, she's going to withdraw here, go back into Charizard as I thought, but she's not. She's going to go into a Milotic here, so probably expecting me to go back into something, but I actually go into Tarflosion here, thinking she was going to go into Charizard, so I unfortunately have to do a double switch here because I don't want to stay into that thing at all, so I'm going to have to go back into my Gogoat, predicting the Scald or Hydro Pump, go straight for the Scald here, so if I get a burn though, it's going to be really unfortunate on my part, and thankfully I don't get a burn. So sweet, so I can try and set up on this thing. It's got Ice Beam, however, since I am a special defensive wall, I am really confident I can take that really well. It does pretty good damage to Gogoat as well, so if that does get a crit, my Gogoat does go down, so I'm going to go straight for the Horn Leech there, get some damage on this Milotic and heal my Gogoat. Unfortunately, this is one of those moments where I did wish I did have Big Root on my Gogoat, but that's alright. She's going to withdraw there, probably go straight back into Charizard to try and take that Horn Leech, which she does, predicting the Horn Leech. And the drought goes back up, so this is really annoying, so I've got to try and get rid of this Charizard. So I do switch out here, predicting that swap and go into my Sceptile. I am playing an extremely risky move here. If this does not work, I am probably going to get swept, but Rock Slide does hit, and that's exactly what I needed to take out this Charizard. So as I said, if that did miss, or if that thing outsped me in the worst case scenario, this probably would have been a massively different battle. Alright, so Milotic does come back out. I don't want to swap into, don't want to stay into this thing because this thing can be quite bulky. Gonna go straight back into my Gogoat. It's predicting Ice Beam, which is exactly what it goes for. Again, my Gogoat can take that pretty well. It will not kill unless it's a crit. Takes me down to 90 health, leftover recovery to bring me back over 100, back into the green. Oh no, just a little bit under the green, sorry. Alright, she goes for Ice Beam yet again. So I know I can take this badly. So I go straight for the Horn Leech there, try and get some health back and some damage onto this thing because I know most Milotics carry Recover, so I've got to put her into a position where she has to use Recover so I can get some health back as well. Alright, so leftover recovery there on Gogoat. Alright, so as oh no, she didn't go for Recover there, so I think she misclicked there by accident. Goes for another Ice Beam, probably trying for the kill if not. I do get a Milk Drink off, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to get some health back. Alright, so Sunlight did fade as well, so that Scald does go back to normal damage if she wanted to go for the burn, but it probably is better going for the Ice Beam. There's a chance of freezing me if I do get a Freeze Hax though, or a Burn Hax. It will wreck my Gogoat regardless, but she plays it safe, goes for Recover there because she knows there's about 2 hit KO there from Horn Leech, maybe a 3 hit KO. That does a good hunk of health. It's about a 3 hit KO after lefties. I don't think it is holding lefties. Anyways, it's got leftover recovery on my Gogoat again. bringing me almost back to full health, which is awesome. So I know I can start tanking ice beams all day long. So she's now pressured into really between a rock and a hard wall, really. So she's going to go for a recover there. I'm going for the bulk up, predicting the recover there on the Milotic, getting my attack and defense up. So I'm going to need some boost to take this thing out and just to try and secure a decent hit on this thing. And if it does recover, it's not going to be enough to be able to live the next Horn Leech. So she's going to go back to spamming the Ice Beam, going for the freeze hacks or a crit. Normal damage again, go straight for the Horn Leech. That is awesome damage, probably cancelling out the amount of the health that Milotic can recover from recover. Some more health back there for my Gogoat. Gogoat is absolutely a beast in this battle. It's most likely my most valuable player too, or most valuable Pokemon. Definitely saved my ass in this battle. Anyways, another bulk up, raising my attack and defense. However, this thing is carrying Dragon Tail, so it's like, oh no, that's not good. However, she brings in my Skeptile. I'm like, that's actually pretty good for me. So I'm going straight for the Leaf Blade and take this thing out. So this thing was the second most annoying thing on her team, and that faithfully goes down. So I'm now feeling pretty confident. I've knocked out 2 pretty strong Pokemon, and then this comes out. I'm like, oh boy, what am I going to do to this thing? Right, so I'm going to have to switch out my Zebstrika there. I don't particularly want to keep anything onto this thing. However, go straight for the workup. I'm like, oh, that's not good. Alright, so attack and special attack raiser. So I'm not too sure what set this is. I don't know if it's a physical set or a special set. Go straight for the discharge just to try and paralyze it, which I'd been getting really good luck with the entire night. Unfortunately, no para hacks. And this thing goes straight for the outrage. So that is going to absolutely annihilate my Zebstrika. Thanks to that +1 in attack, and plus I got no defense in that Zebstrika at all. So I come out with this thing, my Seadra. So I've been wanting to test out my Seadra all night, so this is going to be a perfect time to try it out. Go straight for the D-Dance there, raising my attack and speed by +1. Hydreigon is of course locked into Outrage, which is going to smack me pretty hard with Outrage. Going to take me down to my Sash. Yes, this is a Sash set, not a physically bulky set like most of them. Go straight for the Flail here, so I'm like, I wonder if this will kill. And oh my goodness, it kills! Yes! Ah, that was like the highlight of my night. Oh, that was awesome. Alright, so Superior comes in. I'm like, oh, this can be quite bulky. I hope this is not a bulky set and a sweeping set. And it's not gonna kill. So it just lives there on the red and it's gonna take me out with the Leaf Blade. So that was bollocks because I didn't have anything else to hit it. Waterfall was absolutely not going to do anything, and Flower was my best choice and just missed out. So that was really unfortunate. So I set up my Typhlosion here. Gonna swap out the Superior there and send in Zygarde to try and take whatever this Typhlosion throws at it. Or a break there again. Not going to do anything. Go straight for the Eruption there. This is a Specs Typhlosion. Timid, of course. And that is going to do a hell of a lot of damage, even though it resisted. Eruption again there just to finish off that Zygarde. So, wow, this team is so bulky. Alright, so that goes down. And I think her final Pokemon is... No, she's got another Pokemon. She's got Mewtwo left. I completely forgot about this thing. So pressure again. So I was a bit worried this thing may outspeed me. It doesn't. Go straight for another Eruption here. That is going to completely finish this Mewtwo off. So that goes down as well. So final Pokemon I think is Superior, which it is. So all she got left is the Superior. And it's just a matter of if it goes for the Aqua Tail. It outspared me. I'm like, oh, that was... Oh, goodness. Lucky it didn't get a crit there. Would have taken out my Typhlosion. That's alright. It's still a secure GG. Even if my Typhlosion did get critted, I did have another Pokemon to come in and just finish that off. So that was an absolutely awesome and really intense game, especially in the mid game there, of lots and lots of switches, predicting each other. Her predicting me predicting her. It was like, oh, I've got to take a risk here. Thankfully, the risk did pay off, and as I said, if the risk did not pay off, that would have been a completely different battle scene. I don't think I had anything to finish off that team. But yeah, as I said, that was a completely awesome battle, and as I said, lots of sentimental in that battle since we had not battled for nearly 3 years, and I actually, as I said, have not seen her for 3 years as well. So yeah, that's really it for that battle. And as I said, if you want to answer that question of the day, what is your favourite Mega Pokemon from X and Y, or Mega Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire, or even both, if you want to mention what your either game's favourite Mega is. Also, I do apologise for not mentioning that the live stream was on. I actually wasn't too sure if I was going to be there. I actually woke up at 2 o'clock, which was an hour before we started in the morning, keep in mind, and I did not feel the very best. I actually thought I wasn't going to make it to stream, so that's why I didn't mention anything about it. I didn't want to put it up and then turn out I wasn't going to be there. But next week, I should be a-okay before stream as well, so I will give you guys a heads up when I am going to be, where we are streaming. If we even are streaming. It's still up in the air if we are going to be streaming or not. We do have something the next day, so if we are streaming, I will let you know. If not, then it will be the week after that we will be definitely streaming. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and there will be another Wi-Fi battle going up tomorrow. I actually had a good run of Wi-Fi battles in the live stream, so I should be posting a few Wi-Fi battles for you guys' entertainment with this new team as well. So hopefully I do get back into the routine of putting up Wi-Fi battles, and I will admit I am getting back my motivation for Wi-Fi battling again. I did that little moment where there was no motivation whatsoever to do these, but it is slowly coming back. Who knows, I may come back to actually posting a Wi-Fi battle every day. But anyways, thank you for taking your time out of the day to watch this video. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out my previous Wi-Fi battles and my previous videos as well on my channel. If you like them, make sure to stick around for future videos as well. And with that, this is LadyKrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!